Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who cut off a friend. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. He hit on my wife and tried telling her first that I said it was okay, and then tried to say I was having an affair with his wife, none of which was true. Why would he even do that? How freaking random. So he wants to ruin his own relationship with his wife and also his friend's friendship and also his friend's relationship with his wife. What is wrong with some people? She was an emotional vampire. Everything was either a pity party for her or a celebration of whatever achievement she had gotten. But if I or anyone else needed sympathy or anything, we were obviously very selfish people and were complaining too much. Or if anyone wanted to celebrate an achievement, we were rubbing it in her face. Also, she was super flaky. Once we planned to meet at the gym and she never showed. I texted and called but got nothing until about 2 hours later when she said she was at another friend's house. Dang, these kind of people. They just want all the attention on them, right? Oh my god, I'm so sad. You're sad too, but you can't be sad. Yeah, cut those friends out of your life because they just drain you. 6 years ago, my best friend held a firearm to me and told me to put out or get out. I obviously left immediately. We were severely addicted to painkillers, and that was basically the only reason that I stuck around him for so long. His actions that night actually saved my life. I've been clean 6 years at the end of the month. I never spoke to him again after he traumatized me like that. He passed away about a month ago from drug overdose. I just hope his mum is okay. Dang. But hey, I'm glad this person is living a better life now and didn't stick to this friend because he probably would have died too. I finally figured out that all the good-natured ribbing he did all the time was him just being a bully. He had issues and I was his favorite punching bag. I finally wised up and got rid of his ass. Good. Good on you. Honestly, friends that are bullies are the worst. It's so terrible because you keep justifying their actions because you think they're a friend. But then they keep being mean to you, but then sometimes they're nice. So you just keep on justifying that, oh, they're just in a bad mood or whatever, right? But no, those kind of people, ugh, get them out of your life. She was using me for my money. She had a plan for my paycheck every paycheck. She had a plan for their paycheck? That's not even her money and she had a plan? Wow. After 17 years of being best friends, I finally figured out that she only kept me around to tear down my self-esteem to make herself look better. She never considered anybody else's feelings in what she did or said. If you tried to make plans and she couldn't come, she would bully you into changing it or make a big deal of how you must hate her. Oh, these people are the worst. Yeah, when you're busy and then they're like, oh my god, why are you busy? Like what? Why am I busy? Frick! I wish I wasn't busy. It's like you must leave all the time for them. He told me he disliked my wife so much he didn't want to be around her. When I asked him what she did to offend him, he cited several situations that were all of the bitch eating crackers like she owns the place magnitude. What? So like just minor problems, right? Or just things that give him the ick. She was drinking water weirdly. That's why I freaking hate your wife. Do you see the way that she's sitting? It's so annoying. My so-called friend spread rumors about me so bad it got to the point where jobs refused to hire me. I was unemployed for almost 2 years because of it. Why? Like because they were jealous? Like they didn't want this person to like be better than them or something? I feel like that's why. Because why would you sabotage someone like that? Especially your friend. Okay. My best friend in high school was a chick. She dated one of my other buddies through high school. When I first met her, I had wanted to date her, but she liked my buddy, so I moved on. Well, later on, I introduced her to my buddy and she introduced me to her friends. I had a blast. Several years go by and we graduate. My buddy and my best friend go to college together and move in together. I go somewhere else. They don't do well together and break up. By this point, I have a girlfriend. She's great and she gets along with my best friend. Several more years pass and we are still friends and she gets married and gets pregnant, has some great kids, looks to be having an awesome life. I also got married and kids, and so anyway. Well then, we were having a conversation about how things turned out and how cool it was that we were still friends after so long. Then she turns to me and says she made a bad mistake back in the day. She should have hooked up with me and had kids with me, so I would marry her and we would grow old together. She said this while rubbing her hands on my thigh. My wife and kids, her husband and kids were in a different room. She shot her shot 8 years too late. If she had asked before dating my buddy, maybe. However, I love my family and my wife, so it was a no-brainer. She insisted and tried to kiss me. I said no. We finished at the evening and went home, and I haven't talked to her since. That was 8 years ago. Wow. The best friend kind of sounds narcissistic, to be honest. That's crazy. Why though? Why after all these years? After she had kids? Then she confesses? Are you stupid? What is wrong with her? It's the fact that she thinks he would say yes. You're stupid, girl. That's disgusting. Like, imagine thinking someone's a friend and such a good friend, and then they pull off something like that. I'll be disgusted. Like, what is wrong with you? All we ever damn did was go to karaoke at night, get hammered, and she got into fights. I babysat her, and we were both hungover all the next day. I begged her to do things during the day, lunch, the beach, events, anything. I was so tired of drinking myself to death and protecting her dumb, violent John Cass, so I just stopped going. After the third night, I didn't show. She called to yell at me about how I never want to do anything. I reminded her of the several texts asking to do things during the day. Then she did something stupid while drunk, had a very public, ugly cry panic breakdown, called every person we know and told them I abandoned her at the bar or something, and whatever she did was my fault somehow. We were 30 years old. A mutual friend and her mother were angry with me to the point of telling me off via text. About 3 months later, her mum calls me in tears, begging me to help her alcoholic daughter. I gave her phone numbers and said I was not going to be involved. Good. Seriously, what? 30 years old and you're still doing stuff like that? Dude, you're too old to be doing that. Honestly, like, just go to bed by 9, man. You're 30. I'm not saying you're not allowed to do that when you turn a certain age, but seriously, doing things like this at 30 just mean you haven't grown up. Like, yes, it's okay to have fun and go out with your friends and get drunk, right? But not to this point. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.